Alright, everybody, welcome back to Rory McIlRoy PGA Tour. So I decided to go ahead and actually, uh, we'll do quick rounds for just the regular tournaments, and then for like players, and all the majors and stuff like that, we'll do the full rounds. But yeah, we'll go ahead. We got the Career Builder Challenge event. Yeah, so at the moment, it seems like everything is extremely stripped. Because when it comes to round types, career progress, all you can do is look at this. Like that is all you can look at. Um, your stats, we don't have any right now. We haven't done anything. Same with rankings and highlights, but yeah, it's very weird how stripped it was. Attribute bonuses, like I'm not 100% sure what unlocks at 25, 50, and 75. But the only thing you can do, you can switch between, I guess, all of these, which is odd. You would think you'd have to stick to one, but I don't know, very strange. And then when you go, you can't look at I'd love to see the next four events, you know what I mean? But you can only see the very next one, it's just very odd. Everything seems to be very stripped down in this. So let's see. We're on the first hole. I don't know if it's doing the quick rounds or if I was too late to choose or whatever, but yeah. Got La Quinta, California, PGA West TPC Stadium course. Tell you what, Nike had some bright ass clubs. Like Cobra kind of took the heat for, or maybe not heat, but the thing about having super brightly colored clubs and stuff. But Nike really had them too with that Sasquatch driver and
Today's
velour and
brought
whatever
to
the
you
red one
by
is.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Today it's live opening round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge.
Alright, we tee off at 8:42 in the morning. It is currently 8:44 in the morning. That's hilarious.
All set to go. We take you to the first hole. Stepping up to the first
So yeah, I
tee,
guess
Frank,
because we're
what
on
are some
tour, we
keys
can't
to be thinking about at this point.
Really got to pick a decent target. Really focus in on that.
We can't
Really
zoom
worry about
in.
Left and right. Nice.
Which
good
kind of
full
sucks
swing.
for someone who's
Slow if
never
anything.
played this
First
game,
tee.
really. Like, I didn't go through career at all when I played it
Excellent
the first
drive,
time.
Frank, right where
I
you
think
want
I
to be.
just did,
Frank, this is
like,
an
the
approach shot
nightclub
here at
thing.
the first hole that will get a player's attention.
It will very strategically placed bunker that protects that front right of the green. Plus the angle of that green. If you're going to take it across that bunker, you
Oh,
better
wow,
judge
what the
that
hell?
inch perfect.
Ooh, I guess
Playing
because
this
maybe
par
the
four,
fast.
still not on the green
That,
after
I'm
that
guessing
second shot.
that's why
But
some
still
of my
not
shots
done.
are going
A
way
good third shot.
off course.
Maybe get away here with par.
Oh. Oh, I
Well,
hope I
that's
get away
what
with par
separates
now.
the good players
That
from
chip
the
rolled
great
a mile.
players. The ability to get it that close from that
It,
kind
I'm
of
guessing
line.
the fast and slow really makes a difference in where your ball's going to move left or right.
So a steady climber
And I guess I
with
got to
the
figure
par
that one out.
into the top 10.
Yeah, another scrapper.
Frank, this is a nice looking hole. Not long, only 371 yards, but challenging in its own way.
But
It is
challenging.
challenging. The best approach here really is a conservative tee shot to set up an aggressive second.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Frank, for a long time, the stadium course at PGA West was thought to be too difficult for the professionals? How'd that happen?
It wasn't really unusual. A lot of Pete Dye courses, when they first came
Oh,
out,
short.
with the wooden bulkheads, so visually intimidating. It was such a departure from traditional golf design that players, they weren't very receptive to it.
It's
They
tough to
thought
read
it
the
was too
greens for me
punishing. And
because
yet
it's
now,
so...
we look some 20, 30 years later, Pete Dye's going to go down with the Mackenzies, the Donald Rosses, the C.B.
Right.
McDonald's as one of the most
Yes.
innovative and one of the great architects that actually changed the direction that the game's gone.
Back in the late 1980s, the Tour Pros actually refused to go back to the stadium course. They signed a petition to get it removed as one of the host courses, a ban that effectively ran
That's hilarious.
until 2015. But now the Career Builder Challenge will return to the rotation in 2016.
That's hilarious.
In the fairway here at the third hole.
I love the
This
commentary
is a
when they
position
give
where
you
the player's
facts about
absolutely
stuff.
licking his
Like,
chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
I guess the fast plus
It's going to
4.
be in the rough, it looks like. Not
Maybe
enough on
that
that
did
one.
that.
Yeah, it just seemed to baby it.
It was right on line, bitches.
Oh
And then I
my
chip it
goodness,
in.
he just made that. I cannot believe it.
I was thinking might get it close. And just a great shot.
Back over now to the fourth. As we catch up with today's featured golfer, we have already seen some excellent play. Frank, what are some of the keys to keeping this early momentum?
Basically just trying to do the same things. We're seeing good driving.
Yeah,
Good
I don't
approach
wanna
play,
take on the
very
pin,
good speed on the green right
because if
now.
you're
Doing
left,
the same thing.
You know, you're
Frank
dead.
going for another birdie here.
Chance to get on a real roll.
You can break that much because it does come back at the end. Yeah.
Always nice to be comfortably inside that cut line. A Riley golf instructor makes birdie. Frank,
Oh, a
this looks like
Riley
fun
golf
hole.
instructor.
The first par 5 of the day, 535-yard fifth.
Yeah, as long as you've got something that doesn't go left off the tee shot and doesn't go right off the second shot,
Whoa.
you'll be fine.
Oh,
Moved
really?
that one out,
I don't like
but
the way
it
it
is not
just
going
stopped
to
dead
like
in
the
that
line.
rough.
That moved down in the rough.
That was weird. That was a weird one.
So missed the fairway, and now he's back where he needs to be.
Yeah, minimize the problems.
Yeah, I
Ready
ain't going
his
for the
third
damn
shot.
green off the.
Needs to hit this
off of
close.
that.
Good swing, good shot yet again. Well, that's how you do it. Hit it close, take the pressure off that putt. That one should be no problem. Starting to play some good golf. With that birdie, moves to 4 under for the tournament.
Yeah, it's so the swing is, you know, if
Well,
you're
Frank, how
used
about
to the
this
2K games,
55-yard par 3 sixth.
There's a bit of a bailout area, sort of short and left, but the only thing really going in the player's favour, it is
wow.
a big green, 51 yards in depth. So if you want to sort of do the maths in reverse, 255, take away 50, 205 front, doesn't sound as daunting.
Frank
go
had
with
hit
that.
the green, but just didn't have enough.
the 2K games
But, you might be
really
thinking on that.
nowadays. Oh no, they did in the beginning. They really rely on that swing stick going to and from the, you know, that
Pretty good old
set,
day
like
from
this
this
one,
distance,
you got that
just
center
trying to take
line.
care of
And with the
business.
2K games, if it's super difficult to, or not super difficult, but
problem at all.
the challenge is getting it straight back and forward to hit a straight shot. You really didn't need to worry about
Name on top of the leaderboard. It is
overswing and stuff
Good
like
place to
that.
be.
And okay, it is quick rounds, good. With this, you're trying your best to get it perfect instead of, okay, we're one back, I'll go with that. Instead of having it just be straight up and down on the swing stick, because the ones that I go left and right on, I overswing, you know, +4 or +7 on one of them. The +7 I think went way right. So yeah, that's interesting.
This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Today it's live second round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge.
We're on hole 12. Davis Love III in the lead with Jason Duffner at -9.
Now teeing off here at the par 3 13th.
See if we can't get somewhere in there.
Appears to be tracking well. That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. For birdie.
Oh yeah, this simulated. It's going right a little bit to start, back to the left. I think this is dead straight. Yeah.
Good birdie right there, Frank.
There's Fowler.
Time to get another cup of
6
coffee.
under, hasn't started his
Things
day
heating
yet.
up.
Now another short par 4. It's only 389 yards. But Frank, where could a player go off course, so to speak, at this 14th?
Well, this
Oh.
is a hole where you have to play your own
First
game.
cut.
If you're a longer hitter, I think you can challenge that bunker and knock it over there. And if you're shorter player, you should be only looking at that left side. You're always going
Man,
to feel like
pin
you left something out
locations
there on a
suck.
hole like this. You always think you could have done the other option.
Oh yeah.
But this is where you got to stick to what you think is your game plan.
Short.
So the second of the par 4.
But
goes
that's
back.
what for me,
Now we'll
like,
have to rely on the
I don't
short
know,
game.
it's
But a short game, as we all
very
know,
hard to
can
tell.
redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
You know, how much or how fast and slow to swing that stick, which is why I think keeping it on a plane is a much better idea. Oh,
Safely on the dance floor.
like with the 2K games.
Hitting second over the
Like I
putt.
said, I always felt that these obviously look better than the 2K games, although I do feel like the EA games
Right
have
there.
too much
It's second
fuzz around on the grass. Like
Frank,
all
if
the
a player
grass
needs
is
to
very
make a
fuzzy.
Big move at the close of the round. How could they get at this whole location and make a birdie? They call this turning home.
Yeah, I think that's where you have to be a little more aggressive off the tee shot. A drive of 280 yards can certainly take those two bunkers down the left out of play. There is one in the distance down there, 350 yards. So even the longest hitters can still hit driver down there. You imagine pumping one down there, sort of 340 yards. Now you turn a long hole into a driver
go.
and a wedge. That's how you get aggressive.
See,
You'll
like,
be
because like with
disappointed
that
with that, no
-2, I don't feel like that should have really been that penalizing to be 10 yards short. 57, God, this thing is thick. So we're at 9. We need to go to at least 17 yards. Yeah.
Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
Yeah, I need to finish off with some birdies.
That's a solid
'cause
par. Still in it, Frank.
3 back of Duffner.
Now the par 5 16th dog leg, and it's at 600 yards, so a little bit of an advantage to the big bomber, Frank.
Yeah, they can almost take a big chunk out of this hole by going down the left side. If you can take that bunker out of play, and that's a big hit to get past that, then all of a sudden, shortest point between two places is a straight line. You've really reduced this hole into something closer to 570 yards.
I say we cannot go for that at the moment.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up, it's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars.
I do wish we could see a little bit of the green, because I don't know, like,
Well, this one should be safely on.
well, I guess
deck
you
here.
wouldn't. Yeah, you.
That's how you play the
They don't.
game right
The
there.
EA games never have the
Give
beads
yourself
on the
a
greens
good
when you're
look at
looking. Yeah. Like the 2K ones, when you zoom in, you can see the
Just has the feel
the
to
beads
it.
where the green's gonna break and stuff. The EA games never actually had that. It was
So, Frank, you
always
arrive on the
once you
tee
got onto
box.
the green.
What are you thinking here as you look out at the hole they call Alcatraz, par 3 17th at
It's 8 yards
168
down,
yards.
basically.
Well, we've seen it all here, Rich, from
So,
the hole-in-one that Lee Trevino
yeah,
had
that
in the
should be
Skins game all the way
perfect.
back in 1987 to people splashing away left, right, and center. No advice here. You can see what's in front of you.
It's okay. It's a bit short.
Try up next. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today?
Hopefully.
This can be a
I
cruel
knew
game
I
at
didn't play
times.
too much break.
Very
Enough
well done.
break.
Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Good roll. Solid. That's a par.
All right, 2 back, 1 to play. In round 2.
Well, here we are at 18. It's a par 4, only 439 yards, but again, we've said it all day long. Water to deal with.
Kind of push that one.
It's a great driving hole here, Rich. You don't necessarily
And
have to hit drive.
that sliver of
There's
heavy.
three
God
groups
damn it.
of bunkers that are really in play off the tee shot. It's the one in the middle. That's
54 to
around
63.
290 yards.
You're
That's
kidding
the
me.
one you really have to focus on. For stronger players, there's nothing wrong with hitting 3-wood off the tee there. You're still only going to have a shot of 150, 160 yards. Whichever way you look at it.
Yeah,
it's
no chance to
something
get that one
you
on.
think You can find the fairway with.
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
I
Well,
hope.
with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And anything, you just write a par down at the end of the hole. Don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
All right. And the day 2 back.
And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Frank, right where you want to be at the midway point of a tournament.
Yeah, you know your game's solid. The focus is more on the leader and that you can just go out and play. Excellent position to be in.
Consistency, long putting, mid putting. Those do seem to be random. Yep, 2 back. Duffner was 5 under for the day. Love was 4. We were only 2. At least the loading is night and day difference. Of course, it's a new console. You go from PS3 or Xbox 360 to the Xbox. Well, I don't think this. What was this on Xbox? I don't know. But anyway, it was PS4. You know, we are -7. What, he won over? What? I haven't made a bogey yet, and you're gonna put me 1 over? Bullshit.
Coverage coming your way is presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Today it's live third round coverage of the Career Builder Challenge.
Alright, 4 back.
Now the par 4 12th, only 363 yards, but Frank, it is intricate. There's a lot involved, isn't there, in playing a hole like this?
Yeah, I think this is where you have
Oh,
to
look at the
work
wind.
out, which clubs do you hit the best? Are you better with a 9-iron? Are you better with the wedge? Because that's the distance you want to hit it to. That's how you can be aggressive, even when you're laying up.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Yeah.
Rich, if you and
I don't know
had
how
drives
the
like
wind's
that
gonna
every
affect
time,
this
we'd
game,
still be playing
in
this
this
game
game.
for a living. Should be safely on deck.
Alright, judged it
That's
pretty
how you
good.
play
Could
the
have used a
game.
little more
Right
distance.
there. Stick it in close and then knock in the birdie. Locked in on the read and the speed.
Got it.
Frank, all of a sudden, another player to factor in on this leaderboard.
And things are starting to tighten up right now.
There's Fowler at
We'll see
9.
where the next move comes from.
Oh, God. 235. Wind's heavy into. I'm going to just aim over here for safety, honestly. Too safe.
This is taken off on a weird line.
Way too
It's
safe. The
going to
wind
get
didn't
rough, it looks
affect it
like.
at all. It went
That's
full
a bit
distance.
offline in the rough. Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the
61 to
lie first
70.
and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another.
You like this one, Frank?
Oh, it's a good one. Safely on.
That's a nice confidence builder right there. You make those for par. You keep things steady. Frank, what's the best
I mean, a
way
hole
to
like
make
that,
three
you're
here at this 389
you're happy
yard
with par.
14th?
I'm not sure, really. I know there's two definitive options. You know, hitting it down the left or carrying over the bunker. And I think that's another example of Pete Dye. This is one of those holes you never really know if you've made the right play until you finish the hole.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely
It's
licking his
150 to
chops.
the back.
Good chance to make a
144.
birdie.
We got
Yeah,
12
this
mile
is
an hour
when this game
wind.
just looks like fun.
Downhill a yard.
Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now.
Let's
is
see.
just
Oh
the
wow.
flag.
Okay. All right. So the
He's
wind
not
really
down the green,
affects it.
but not in a great position.
Because we're talking, I had an
Coming up
extra
here.
5
Long
yards
try.
or 6 yards, and now I am 18 yards. Okay, so it's basically double. All right, so the wind affects it basically double. Good to know. Good to know. Ah. Oh.
Pretty good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
What?
Well, it's that sort of
It was
distance. If
uphill.
it goes in, it's a bonus.
Oh. Okay. You got lucky right there.
Really solid stroke.
Now at the 15th, par 4, 468 yards. It is nicknamed Turning Home as we are making our way towards the close of this round. Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Frank, the 15th is called Turning Home. Time now to turn on the jets.
I don't think the
Good
wind's going to
chance.
help us that
Yeah,
much,
after
but
a
let's
good
see what it
drive,
does.
Once again, height's going to be rewarded here with the
Perfect.
second shot. See the way
Okay,
that green
nope.
is protected by the bunkers.
So the
if you come
yeah,
in here
the
really
helping
high,
one
get
with
that to land
wedges
soft. There's a lot of
does
flags on the
way
screen
more
that
than
you
in
can go
2K. That's good to know. And in the last game, if you had a wedge, the wind didn't matter.
And yet another birdie, this time inching into the top 5.
So through 54 holes, a really good position inside the top 5 with 1 round to go.
Whoa.
Those handful of players that we're looking
Duffner
at, Rich,
really fell
they
back.
certainly have looked the best players this week, which makes tomorrow look like a real thriller.
Strength, long game. Okay, no, it went back. So 2 back of Duffner, 1 back of Love the third. Ricky Fowler right behind us. Minus 11, we're in second on hole 13. Wind is 4 to 6. Yeah, I don't mind this
is EA Sports.
type of
PGA
play
Tour coverage
on
coming up
just
next.
normal tournaments, but I wish they removed all of the settings of how
Today's
you want to
live
play
final
certain
round
tournaments.
coverage of the Career Builder Challenge.
And I don't know why you would do that. I guess that's the turning point of them becoming really kind of lazy and focusing more on, does the game look good versus does it have everything that the players would want? Because, I mean, they don't have very many courses, but they do have some really cool courses, you know? It's weird. Jordan Spieth in the lead. Okay.
Well, Frank, we came off a hole, the short par
I hate
4
this
12, where players no doubt were thinking about making
In
birdie
real life,
here.
honestly,
Different
I'd probably
story
love
why.
it.
It is. Well, 13's always going to be unlucky for some. There's so much water down there on that left side. And the way it sort of laps up to the wood.
I love this hole. Never mind.
It looks anything other than a straight shot. And this is where you have to mentally move the flag. You've
Because
got
we
to
have a
push that
par
flag
3 at my
in your
course.
mind's eye
Not
to the right
not
side
that
of the
long,
green and say, I do not
but
want to go
very
left with
similar
that.
to that one.
Well, birdies are hard to come by in this situation. So tight.
Keeps him right in the thick of it. 14th hole, par 4 of 389 yards. It is short, but Frank, there is some danger lurking along the way.
Yeah, most of it's sand. Two options really: poke it down that left side, let it run down there like a bowling alley. Either that or take that bunker completely out of play, 290, 300 yard category, and get it down there where it's just a flick wedge in.
Alright, so based on with this 5, so it's going to cut down 10 yards, so this should be just short, depending on if the wind wants to stay where it's at. Oh, it's going to be short anyway because of my slow
this one's going left,
or short. Yeah.
Pretty good result right there.
I mean, it wasn't...
Considering
It looked rough all the way.
I was
around.
fine with it, honestly, if it was just a little bit more to the right. Chip it in, though.
Oh, without
And that's
doubt,
us in the lead.
Later tonight. Excellent shot. Well, Frank,
And maybe I missed it, but
on the scorecard here at
or maybe I
15.
just
It
didn't
is, and once again, another example of great bunkering by Pete
look
Dye.
too
Bunkers
deep into
on a
the
lot of golf
settings,
courses are just
but
simply left and right. But what Pete Dye does,
like
he
I
lets
didn't
them
see
cut it,
anything for
especially that
AI
one down the left side
difficulty
of
or
the
anything
fairway
like that.
cuts in, so it has to be avoided, and it's going to be about 280 yards to take
Maybe
it
it just
completely out
goes
of
based
play.
on how well you
That's
play. I don't
probably
know.
the best line is to get it just past that last bunker on the left side.
Slow and short. Jump. Yeah, a little bit.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
Taking care of business. I have a feeling it won't break this much, but no, it does. It's perfect. It's in the hole.
Go ahead and do that.
Still
What a
one
putt.
ahead. Spieth birdieing up there with us. Duffner trailing behind a little bit.
Now to the par 5 16th. Frank, this is a pretty solid hole.
Like all the other par fives here, length gets a big advantage here. This hole, as you mentioned, bends to the left, and that bunker can be taken out of play by the longest hitters. 326 yards will get you past that. Otherwise,
Oh,
there's
wow.
sort of a V shoot down the right side that everybody else has to respect.
No, Win. Come on, Win. Help me. Okay.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's...
I thought it was going to jump
to the
so
green.
much more.
See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th.
All the little
for a birdie.
pitches have been running.
Snap, though.
Oh, I hit that too hard. Oh, winning.
Well, that wasn't a gimme, but they sure made it look easy.
I can
Now to the
definitely
signature
see,
par
like,
3. It only plays 168 yards from the tips, but the tee sits up high and the wind can
Yeah.
blow, and a lot can happen.
with the wind, it only playing 168, which is 5 yards short. I'm going to hit this full, I think. Yep.
This
Perfect.
hole really sets up well for the player.
I can definitely
Yesterday,
see, like,
chance for
okay,
another
this one is
today.
extremely fun to play, but the content just isn't there. Especially with now, like,
Just an
you can't even
amazing
play this
display
one
of
online
records
anymore,
continue to fall.
which I don't ever care
One
about.
great hole
I'm
out,
never going to go
another
back to an
here at
old game
PGA
like
West,
this
the finishing
and go,
hole,
man, I really
no
wish I could
exception.
play
Frank, what can
with
we
other
expect
people
here?
online.
Great finishing hole. It's amazing. If you took the 3 bunkers we're first going to see down the right side, this would almost be a nothing hole.
But, like,
Because they're
the
perfectly
only
situated,
extra
they
stuff
really
on
shrink
here
up that
is
driving
the
area down the
nightclub
left side.
challenges.
And this is just a reward
And
for a great swing, a great strike, a great shot.
So maybe a
Based
nice
on what
little
I played and what I
finish up.
remember,
Good
like,
here to be
cool, they're
18.
interesting.
Good chance for birdie.
But for me, they're not anything that would last more than, like, oh, I did them for a few hours, and I never want to do them again, you know.
Oh, do that.
Shoot, that was 18, wasn't
Just
it?
a fantastic
win.
week of golf. Add that one to the win count.
A lot of great quality players out there, and to come on top of
We
that
birdied
leaderboard
every single
is
hole we
truly
played.
a great accomplishment.
Ball striking, spin, short game, all good things. We win by 3 with Jordan Spieth having a 5-under round. We have a 7-under round, and Duffner only having a 1-under round. All right, FedEx Cup points. We are in the lead. Won the Career Bird Challenge on Sunday for his first PGA Tour title. Finished with a final round 7 under 65 to close out the victory. I felt really good today. I knew if I just stayed focused, I'd be fine. Now that I've got the first one under my belt, I'm confident I can be successful on this tour. To play Tiburon. Oh, that's what, yeah, with their equipment. Caught up with Rookie for a Rookie Spotlight. When asked what goals he has set for himself this year, replied, the most important thing for me right now is to continue to work on my game and improve. Ultimately, I want to build a legacy in golf, but right now, just focus on getting better. Sure. So, let's go to Attribute. Bonuses, see what that's all about. Says we got something new. Okay. Okay, we can choose Center Cut, which gives you some strength, more strength, worse ball striking, better consistency, way better consistency. Driving is at 69, 72, long game is at 75, 71. I mean, I'm finding what I'm doing good. You have Shot Maker, whoa, 59. That is horrible with that. Select an attribute bonus. I don't understand, because this is saying select one. Oh, so maybe when you unlock, so you can have power. When you get number 25, when you're at level 25, you can choose one, and you get maybe those stats as well. I don't know. That's strange. So I'm guessing you can have power and then 3 others once you get to those levels. That would be my guess. Says we have new equipment. Not as good. Sorry, buddy. Not as good. 69. Holy shit. 99. The stupid EA driver. Screw EA. Level 100 with the TaylorMade M1. The Hammer. Hammerhead 2. What the hell? Remember that little stupid ass try to get your money, the hammer driver and stuff? That's hilarious. Alright, BioWare Classic, that's hilarious. I guess that's where we'll end this one. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'm having fun playing, I'll say that. But it's a shame that they seem to have really stripped everything out of the game. In terms of settings and just overall content, because yeah, if you go here, you have play now, you have the prologue, which is 10 minutes, you know. So you have just play a course with pros or your guy, prologue, which is 10 minutes. You have your pro career. So if you take these 2 out, you have pro career, you have the nightclub challenge, you have head-to-head and online tournaments, which now you cannot do these because the servers are down. So for someone playing like myself, you have 2 things. Your pro career, which again, your settings seem to be just stripped. Because you have gameplay, and all that is the controller, your swing settings. Let's go to the career. So, and I'll just show you. If we go to career, you have your attributes, which isn't anything. You have in the bags, which is nothing. You have equipment and outfits. So, no settings here. You go to career history, which is where your settings are. You can edit your golfer, which is just your looks. You have highlights, rankings, stats, and career progress, which is absolutely nothing. You can't do anything. You have round type. That's the only setting you have for rounds. You can't do the AI settings. You can't do your round settings besides either quick rounds or a full round. Don't know why. Don't know why they stripped all of that. But yeah. And then for anything else that's in the game, all you have is the nightclub thing, which I guess maybe we'll do some more when the career portion is done. We'll go into some nightclub whatever stuff. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll see you at the BioWare Classic. Bye.